That's fucking
BornFire.
That was fire. I said, Saturdays are always great for burials. Either way, but I only got one question for you. Is it yours today? Remember that bar I had about a matchup between him and I, but not add up? And then I took G out to the next. Best believe I tried to solve that. Well, I was only being futuristic with it. Because now I'm up against an actual X. And let's try to solve that. I said your X bitch called me. Told me that this X bitch called me. I told her not to worry. Because I know all about X's. Besides, I move in a straight line. And I'm single. So best believe I got X's on me. Yeah. I said his favorite porn star is Mia Khalifa. Who's his? I said his favorite porn star is Mia Khalifa. And at VA, he introduced me to his wife. So I guess it's not to friend, just a friend to friend. Here his wife, my way has honored that. I fucked her until she blanked and yelled, oh, like the real Khalifa. Because you strike me as a highborn. And this is a battle for bastards, battle for greatness, rebel with savages. We don't have a sport for wizards. You know, them book smart soft ass niggas. But then Kai told me that them bros be giving handouts. And speaking of handouts, I think you would contribute a great deal in being a Lannister. You know, just another Slay King, or being portrayed as the imp. Kai, what the fuck is this? Y'all promise this? Y'all promise this all talk and not do type of prick? Fuck that. Fuck it. Because you're all blessed in different ways, right? But then it's just different how one views. Just because he used to have them glasses on, it don't mean he has spectacular looks. Look, I put you in the box. I put you in the box. Transparent enough for everybody to see. I nicknamed it a prison because this is about to be a clear body to see. Because I've been watching the Game of Thrones and you cannot play the king shit with me. Bro, you must be fucking dumb. Because my style is Khaleesi, them dragons. I bet you everyone knows when fire is up. It's on me. I got X's on me. And for those of you who didn't get what I just said, just think of it this way. Since all you had was XXX, meaning that when I'm around white, I'm not trying to be sweet. It is XXX around white. Man, this man is sweet. But then it gets good. Personally, I think most of y'all rappers wouldn't survive outside the cave. Like for real. For real. Tell me, what type of a fool brings their families to the battlefield?
Warriors, bro.
You say warriors?
Yeah.
I fuck with that. You, Studio 88 worker, slash a genius of fate to accomplish his dreams. Life couldn't get any better. I don't know anything about X videos, but then he be acting no hardcore and aggravated. White boy, sit your ass down. You are soft core. I mean, look at him. Ain't nothing this guy says is X-rated. You thought that they called me fire for nothing. Like I was gonna show up with them sparks and you wouldn't see fire igniting. Chill, bro. Sit low or get jumped out of the blue. This is a Humpty Dumpty. But for me, this is a light match. I'll stash a few sticks inside. And if I feel like it, I'll rip the ball from his side, then stash cushion inside like I'm down planting. arm wrestling. You strike me as a rapist, bruh. For real. If you don't believe me, then explain to the crowd. Why in the last event you're standing behind shoes with your pants sagging all the way down? Why? Life couldn't get any better, but I can imagine how life has been for you. You got 2 kids and still works at the Food Locker. I guess the only thing you bring to the table are shoes. Life is terrible. Life is terrible. But I got a solution for you. I think if you, AQ and Jules would form a rap crew called to Selling Shoes, that would be the best selling shoes. I think DOP done fucking you up. Like, what the fuck would I look like if I lose to this farmer? For real. Bro, drop the mic. Go cultivate something. And try to grow with the plants until you develop in something. You lost your state of mind and didn't show up for your next battle. I thought Kyle was gonna ban you, but then I guess everything just went off to swings. Or maybe them classes had him confused. Or maybe he saw a different vision of you. Dino fire. So I guess I'll have to put this end to you. I don't hate your kind. I just say the lies. The cover-ups. And I'm gonna speak my mind. Because this is for every 6-year-old who forever be afraid of the whites. So I guess maybe you have a life plan just up your sleeve. But if not, don't worry. I got a quick insurance for you. Just a one-night stand with the wife. I guarantee you, when you die, everything will be well taken off. I'm not saying our daughters ain't been victims of their fathers, but we are tired of that. And each and every black folks knows it. If they get caught, they're getting tired of that. Tired of that? We hand him over to the community. Best believe the last thing they'll see is a fire around the neck, and we don't care if these motherfuckers burn to death. But everything will be well taken off. I can even pay some people for the trouble. And when the job is done, I'll walk up to your daughter, then start blessing her with some rounds. I'll be a blesser to your daughter's laugh, but fuck that. Hey, yo, ex, it's time we get personal.
Get personal, my nigga. Get personal.
You see, I don't hate your kind.
Yes.
With these two, I can subdivide your family into fractions. This 9, since you're the father, this 9 will give you the whole number. Your wife and kids will get whatever that's remaining, including the decimal. You're a genius, right? So I need you to tell me, if I add a 6.5 to this 9, then let's round off what will be the end result. You don't need to answer that. So I think that if him and Bags and all the other guys get stoned to death tonight, maybe then justice will be served. And if you don't agree with that, I was trying to keep up with my trigonometry class, but you guys might argue that using his family is not the right angle. That's fine by me, because I only care those forever that G-code signs are mean. Okay. That shit I said about Mia Khalifa, it kind of got him to him though. Dude be thinking, oh, it kind of got him to him though. I mean, I've always been a Pornhub addict. I don't know anything about X videos. I mean, a matchup between you and I might not add up. This is a trial and error. So if I take this G out of an X, best believe I'm trying to solve that. But it gets candier though. It gets candier though. Hey, yo, Kai, you see all these bars I bring for each rapper? You would say I was a manufacturer. Catch me and my boys in the kitchen whipping, rocking some apron with a banner on. Them old paraffin stove. Some shit that would burn your whole house if they catch you sleeping. But this is a combat. And your physique tells me that you're fight worthy. But then I don't think that you are ready to get hooked with these jabs, and that's time wasting. Because I told my homies back in Durban this was going to be my victory lap. You know, fuck his AKA. Because I'm going to have to throw this colored off the stage like confetti. Fire. See, they just rap about anything that happened to rhyme with the last line that they said before. I don't react at all, I just let it go. Because sometimes this rap thing is too broad for you to get involved. So I don't sweat at all, I just do me. I don't rap for no rappers. True shit. See, my other homie is a fan and other homie is a fan. So if my words make sense to me and them, then we can uphold the game. Cause I've been keeping to myself, I've never pictured myself approaching myself for fame. I just thought they lame, like the industry wouldn't understand them. But that's my word, cause I don't got shit against them. I don't got shit against you or your favorite. I just do what I do and I hope that they getting it. Cause unlike these other rappers, I don't try to prove that I can be the best at this. I lost hunger, I need some place to eat. I lost hunger, I need some place to eat. Just a couple of things that we don't talk about them. Pain, the hustle, we don't talk about them. My fear, the struggle, we don't talk about them. And everything else, we don't talk about them. Just a couple of things that we don't talk about them. Pain, struggle, we don't talk about them. My fear, the hustle, we don't talk about them. And everything else, we don't talk about them. Just a couple of things that we don't talk about them. Okay, the hustle, we don't talk about them. My fear, struggle, we don't talk about them.